It's the same platform I've had since before the election.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the consistency is there. I mean, I remember seeing it before, and I was just curious as all. So I appreciate you guys answering my question.
Well, do you mind answering a couple of questions of mine?
Sure, it's only fair.
So you voted for Trump, meaning that
Sure.
you support Trump's, you know, his plan for America moving forward, right?
Yes, if that's what. Yeah, I voted for him.
Yeah, cool. Well, I guess before I even ask that question, like, why? Why did you vote for him?
I liked what he did with his previous administration in 2017 through
Can you be
21.
specific for me?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly liked some of the things he did with whether it's about the economy or border security or foreign
Can you be
policy.
specific?
Yeah, I mean, it can be anywhere from border security, like zero tolerance or MPP, or United States, Mexico, and well, that's economic, really, but Canadian agreement, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, Chips for America, or foreign policy like the Abraham Accords. Yeah, Chips for America is like, so the Chips Act that was passed under Biden was prompted by other presidents before Trump, before Obama. It started with Bush for to be competitive with China. Obama started with manufacturing or domestic manufacturing and production. Trump prompted for semiconductors and the technological aspect of it, and then it got put into law by Biden. So, I mean, it's a.
So basically, you're giving multiple administrations credit for their quote unquote portion of the Chips and Science Act.
Yeah, I mean, I like. Yeah, I would say the same thing with the First Step Act. With Obama, primarily pushing that more than Bush and Trump, and Trump signed it into law. So I think I think presidents. A lot of people think that one or the other are bad, and relatively, I think every president just wants the best for America, and I can look at that objectively and state that nobody's perfect and no administration's perfect, and there's their downsides. But I think a lot of rhetoric comes into play when discussing presidents, and I think there's a lot of rhetoric surrounding Trump, though his actions, or not his actions, but his words, can often prompt individuals to I guess reciprocate that rhetoric back to them. So or back to him. So no, I mean, it's valid.
Just a fun fact. So I'm looking up this, but the actual investments into semiconductors and manufacturing, and just basically the bulk of this research, it looks like, well, the bulk of the push for the semiconductors, this occurred under the Biden-Harris administration, not under the Trump administration. I'm not saying that they didn't have anything to do with it, because I need to do more research on that actual portion of it. But what I'm seeing right here is at least from what site is this? This is semiconductors.org, speaking to the actual Chips and Science Act, and the passing of the Chips Act of 2022. It talks about how there's been a conscious effort by most countries, or by the United States, since 1990. But
it's been good.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have to actually dig into this a little bit more, but this kind of doesn't.
So it was decided in either 2019 or 2020 of June. Trump really pushed on the narrative for semiconductors, and yes, Biden did carry out the initiatives. That's why I said, like, he gets his fair play. But what I give credit to is, like, whether it's domestic and manufacturing production, like, I'm not going to give that to Trump. It was more pushed under Obama. I mean, George Bush started it, and he wanted to kind of carry it out, and then they tacked on with every administration. Trump's responsible for I think it was either Chips for America, Chips something, Chips. It's not Chips Act. But
this is what I'll give you. It does look like that. So HR 7178, Chips for America Act, was actually introduced in 2019.
Yeah, I think that might have been it. But
But
it's not to give credit, all credit to Trump.
The one thing that I will say about this is that even though it was introduced, it has not been like the actual act was never like there's nothing that's been done with this except being introduced to the House. So there was no actual traction on HR 7178.
I thought I'm pretty sure they did a study, but I mean, I'd have to find the citation to give it to you.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Congress.gov, and it speaks to it because this was submitted by Michael McCall from Texas, a Republican House member who sponsored it. It was introduced in actually it was introduced, it says 2019 2020 because it was the 116th Congress, but it was actually introduced in June 11th of 2020, and it hasn't made it past just being introduced. Like it died in the introduction phase.
I don't think it died because it got passed in 2022. I mean, CHIPS Act was primarily about semiconductors and domestic manufacturing and production. I'm pretty sure I'd have to, like I said, I'd have to come back and give you the site because
that's fine.
I had to dig a lot to find for that, and I found it. But again, I'm not gonna. But thanks.
I get it. Well, I guess the big question that I ask is, like, are you okay with the fallout that you voted for, in the sense that, not saying that you specifically voted for Donald Trump for this reason or that reason, but you do have to understand in totality, you voting for Donald Trump is going to affect the lives of millions of Americans. It's going to actually, where constitutional rights are going to be completely upended and uprooted in multiple ways. Like, are you good with that?
My phone is at 1%, so if I just get cut out of nowhere, you'll know why.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know. But I mean, I don't think it's going to negatively impact our constitutional rights or anything like that. I think that's a lot of hyperbole and exaggerated claims. I mean, he's not in office yet. Once he's in office, and if there are, and if we're seeing live examples of it, then you can definitely make the claim. And I'd support it.
So let me take you down this logic train then, while you still have juice left, right? He wants to do mass deportations, right?
I mean, for undocumented immigrants, yes.
No, it's not just for undocumented immigrants. They've made it very clear that they want to look at denaturalization, and Tom Homan, who Donald Trump keeps calling his border czar, which is weird because we don't have czars, but Tom Homan has said plain and simple that U.S. citizens can leave as well. They don't want to split up families. The whole family can leave. So they're talking about kicking U.S. citizens out of the country, and they're also talking about taking away citizenships from U.S. citizens. But that's not the even the point that I want to get to. I know
that I was going to say that denaturalization. The only thing I can really think of is if there are.
I think John's phone might have just died.
I don't trust anyone that has their phone at 1%.
Yeah,
just keeps it going.
Yeah. W's in the chat for Kim. Kim sent $1 donation to say FAFO 2025 tour coming to a city near you. Absolutely, freaking-lutely. Guys, this is what I'm thinking. First and foremost, guys, we still got 52 donuts left in the daily live goal. Is there any way we can take care of the 52 donuts? Like, that would be super awesome if we could actually clear out that daily live goal. It's been there for a while. Yeah, it has. It absolutely has. Can we clear that out? Would that be possible? You guys are so amazing. So this is what I'm thinking, right? Because we don't have any Trumpers in the box. We don't have any MAGA in the box. I don't know, you guys. I haven't been looking at the chat, so they might still be there. They might be, running or whatever. But if we can knock out that daily gift goal, I'm thinking we might need to hit a reset. I think we might. What do you think, chat? Let's do this. I'm gonna do a quick poll, and I will let you guys decide. Smiley face. If you guys want us to hit a reset to see if we can get more Trump supporters in. Frowny face if you guys just want to keep riding it out. Smiley face if you want us to do a reset to see if we can get more Trumpers in. frowny face if you want us to just stay here. Quick poll, smiley face if you want us to do a reset, crying face if you want us to just stay. Truth is irony. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna drop you down, my friend. I appreciate you.
All right.
Looks like we are getting more frowny face. I'm sorry, smiley faces for a restart. Okay, so we'll do a restart as soon as we can clear out the donuts. Then we'll do a restart. We only have, I think, 20 more donuts or something. Let me go. Oh no, 10 more donuts. If we can clear out the daily donuts goal, that way I can reset and do something small when we start the live. If we can clear that out, we'll hit a reset. But we'll hit a reset. We'll come right back. We'll go ahead and get back to it and get these Trumpers in here, and we will continue the beat down. We will continue the beat down. Alina, Miss Thomas, are you guys good with that?
I'm fine with that.
Where maybe because I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
Mr. Thomas, why do you always have to go to the racisms?
Always with the racisms.
What was the racism? I just said I was gonna go eat.
At least you stopped yourself this time.
Thank
It
you guys
would have
for
done
knocking out
been
the
a
donut.
would have been a racism if I said I was gonna go eat something racist, but I'm just eating some Mexican food.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna hit a quick reset. Guys, just click on my profile, go in and maybe watch a video, maybe like a video, and then come back right back. We'll go ahead and just hit a quick reset. I love you guys.
Don't you think that it's good to have the Department of Education make sure that the states are enforcing equality and are allowing kids to go to school? And further, what about the kids that have disabilities that were denied before they were denied education because of their disabilities, and now because of the Department of Education, they can't be denied legally? So
I'm just saying, like, we don't really need the Department of Education to take care of our children.
how?
I'm
But I
curious.
See, that was the pivot, though. You didn't answer. Hold on. You didn't answer her question, though. Honestly, truthfully, you did not answer her question, though.
Well, I mean, I tried. She's asking about the Department of Education at the federal level. We're not talking State Department of Education. You're saying
No,
at
and
the
she
federal level.
directly brought up funding for disabled children in this country, which make up about 15%.
And I think that we can take care of children, and we don't need the federal Department of Education
how
to do
can
that.
we?
Did somebody just say, "What up, Unc?" Hey, my beautiful wife. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. Everybody's time's up. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke, see so mad, buddy. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome. We are back. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get this thing back up to 8,000 likes. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. We have been beaten down Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana. These are one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. we will get back to these debates. Gotti, I see you in the request. I'm going to get you in here in just a moment. Just hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Forgot to mute that. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Get the likes back up to 8,000 likes. Let's get the shares back up to 100 shares. Also, we have the daily gift goal. I reset it as the 2025. It's the 1 cent goal. The 2025s, if we can continue to knock that out, it'll help push us out to the FYP so we can get more people in here so we can keep these debates going. Request up, and we will get it going, guys. Keep tapping the screen. Get the likes up to 8,000 likes. If you are a Trump supporter, if you are someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, and you would like to come up and tell me which one of his lies is your favorite lie, get in the box. This is Sparring with Santana. These are one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. I am not talking to anyone that is a friendly. If you are a friendly, please tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things. You can also send a donation. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. You can put a message there and I will read your message off. But please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. Also, thank you for the heart me. Send your heart me's, guys. It's only one coin. You actually get to join the team. There's a couple of steps that you have to take with actually doing the heart me. So not only do you want to send the heart me, but you want to at least comment something in the chat like hello or whatever. Like all of that adds you to the team. So all of these things helps push us out to the FYP so we can get more people in here so we can have these debates. So with that being said, if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone who loves your hey, hello, I love you more. If you are someone, hello or whatever. You put Trump. Okay, cool. I'm going to send you a request to come up. Naz MMA, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, you could say that. I like Trump, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I'm sorry, is it Billy?
It's Bill.
Bill Bixby.
Yes, sir.
Bill. Perfect. And I'm assuming you're a Trump supporter as well.
Yes.
All right, perfect. This is what we're gonna do. Hey Alexa, stop. You know what? I normally don't do this, but let's reset one more time, okay? Because I don't think Bill, have you watched me before? Bill?
No, I have
You have
not.
not? Okay. Naz, have you? Okay,
No, I have
worries.
not.
Naz, have you watched me before? Do you know what this is?
No, I'm not sure exactly what I tuned into.
Okay, chat, they don't know. You know what that means. Let's go ahead and give them a reintroduction. Let's let them know what this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay.
Y'all ready for this? Perfect. So, guys, this is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. What I do besides beating down Trump supporters is we have debates, and I like to level set right before we get started. So, Bill, Naz, I have to actually just level set with both of you guys for a second. Like, we can all agree Donald Timothy Trump is a massive liar, right?
All politicians are massive liars. We can all agree on that, right?
You know what? We can, but can we agree that Donald Trump like sets the standard? Like he's the gold standard. Like if there was an Olympics for lying, Donald Trump would gold medal every time. Can we agree on that one?
If there was an Olympics for lying, Kamala would have been president. I put it like that. She would have so many medals if there was an Olympics for lying. Kamala, she would probably be in the office right now.
I hear you, but guess who's the president-elect?
Trump, because Trump doesn't
that's
lie.
Who we're talking about. That's genuinely that's who we're talking about. Right. I want to talk about our fearless leader. I want to talk about Donald Timothy Trump. I don't want to talk about Kamala. She
Let's
didn't
talk
win.
about it.
Perfect. So with that being said, both of you are Trump supporters. Both of you understand that Donald Trump is a massive liar, i.e. both of you actually love the way that Donald Trump lies. So I'm just trying to understand.
I never said Trump is a liar.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's the math. That's the simple math, my
what
friends.
math? I mean,
well, that's what everybody does. I mean, they pick the best liar. So what are you talking about?
Okay, so you're saying Trump is the best liar.
Well, I mean,
this is Billy saying
so.
this.
He won, didn't he? He won, didn't he?
He did win.
I mean,
He
all these other
absolutely won.
politicians lie.
He absolutely
all
won.
these other politicians lie. So I mean,
you're absolutely right. Listen,
he's the
okay,
best liar.
Bill.
He won.
Okay, Bill. I'll start with you. Which one of
Let's
Donald
go.
Trump lies is your favorite lie? Was it the lie about the groceries, about taxes, about the swamp, about immigration, about the 2024 election? Which one of his lies makes you feel all tingly inside?
I think it's the one about immigration. That makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. I just love that one.
Perfect. So you love the fact that Donald Trump is now pro-immigration and he wants immigrants to come in and take Americans' jobs.
No. No. The simple fact of the matter is that it's okay for people to come into the country legally, but he doesn't want illegal immigrants. Why do y'all keep tying in immigration with illegal people coming into the country?
Well, first and foremost, my friend, the reason, well, it's
how is that convoluted?
First
homie?
of all, it's undocumented immigrants. I mean, it's not quote unquote illegal, but
illegal,
even with that being said,
they come over here without going through the proper channels.
Even with that being said, Donald Trump
said they're illegal.
Donald Trump ran on mass deportation and America first. All right, can we agree on that one?
Yes, we can.
Okay, mass deportation and America first, saying that he wanted to bring back American jobs. He wanted to put Americans back to work, right? That's what he said, right? He wanted to put money in the pockets of Americans. He wanted to actually put them back to work, right? Bill, I can't hear you.
That's right.
Okay, perfect. With that being said,
I'm listening.
With that being said, that's what he ran on. Then he turned around and actually sided with Elon Musk and Ramaswamy, who came out and said that we need more immigration. And even Donald Jimothy Trump last night at his New Year's Eve party with Elon there said we need more immigration. Even after in 2016 and in 2020 saying that he doesn't like the H-1B visa and he shouldn't be able to use it.
Illegal.
He's completely flipped.
Illegal.
He's completely flipped on that. He's completely flipped on that and now said that he wants more of the H-1B.
visa?
Yes, he did.
There's a big difference between legal immigration and illegal immigration.
Wait. In 2026, in 2026, and in 2020,
don't do that.
Bill, are you gonna let me speak?
Don't.
Bill, are you gonna let me speak? Thank you.
Go ahead, man.
In 2016 and in 2020, he talked about how he uses the H-1B visa and how he said his words, I shouldn't be allowed to use that. He actually said that he wanted to get rid of it. Stephen Miller and Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller, who is in the Trump White House administration, this actual go around, and Steve Bannon, who was one of his close confidants, both of them said that they wanted to eliminate the H-1B visas as well. They didn't think that was a good thing. Donald Trump was saying the same thing, but Elon Musk and Ramaswamy came out and said that both said that they think that we need more of those immigrants coming in. And then Laura Loomer, Steve Bannon, Matt Gaetz all said, no, we don't. We need Americans first. And Donald Trump looked at both sides and said, I'm going to stick with the guy that bought the presidency, Elon Musk. He completely flipped on that.
Where's this narrative came from that Elon bought the presidency? I hear this a lot from the Democrats, especially after the victory.
Elon Musk spent $240 million to help Donald Trump win the election. Elon Musk has been tied to the hip with Donald Trump ever since he won the election. Hold on, you asked the question. Elon Musk has been in Mar-a-Lago. Elon Musk.
Good.
Wait, yeah, man, he's trying to
finish. Elon Musk not only has been in Mar-a-Lago, he's flown to France with Donald Trump and met with people in Notre Dame. Elon Musk has met with actual international officials. quite literally, the people around Donald Trump are getting sick of Elon Musk,
So
and Elon Musk
your
know
whole
that
thing is
he
that,
actually
like,
bought the presidency.
Okay, and so your whole thing is the amount of money that he
Awesome.
put in, how much he's with Trump. I can make the same argument that Kamala, if you look at the campaign spendings, Kamala spent damn near thrice what Trump spent, and there's so many people that are putting money into Kamala's campaign when it was going on. If you
Hey,
look
Naz?
at the companies that are putting
Hey,
in,
Naz,
yeah,
who's the president-elect?
you're making comments.
Naz?
Okay.
Who's the
Well, no.
president-elect?
You're making comments and I'm answering to them because you are saying that one person is doing something,
Naz?
and I'm exposing you to the
Naz.
fact that all politicians
Naz.
doing it.
Naz,
Okay.
who's the
Okay.
president-elect?
That wasn't the question that I was asking.
No.
Exactly.
You were
question
saying
is-
that one
the question-
politician was
No,
doing
no,
something. I was
no,
letting
listen,
you know
this
that
is the thing.
They all
multiple
lied.
politicians
This is
are
the
doing
thing.
it.
Contributors.
This is the thing. You guys want
Yeah.
to keep going back to Kamala Harris.
What are you
No,
doing, dude?
no. It's not. It's not.
All
It's
politicians
listen,
do
you
that.
had said that Elon
You guys are
Musk
talking
bought
over
out
the
Donald
host. I
Trump.
don't want
All
to mute you, but
politicians,
both of
bro.
you are talking
All-
over the host. Thank you. The simple fact of the matter is, you guys want to keep talking
Looks like
about.
Demetrius Johnson.
You guys want to keep talking about Kamala Harris, and if this was before November the 5th, I would be more than willing to actually entertain whatever conversation you guys had with with Kamala Harris. But the election is over. The campaigning is over. Like all of it is over. We're talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about his presidency. We're talking about what's actually happening now. So I don't want to hear the hypothetical situations or Kamala Harris spent this or whatever. Kamala Harris is the vice president for another 19 days. That's it. Outside of that, it's about Donald Trump. It's about the Republican Party, who has the House, the Senate, the presidency, and the Supreme Court. So I don't want to hear you guys trying to blame anyone else because it lies on the shoulders of your mango messiah.
Mango Messiah that did phenomenal the first time.
That dude
He
is not
would do
my
better the
Messiah.
second.
That dude is not my
He is
Messiah,
definitely your
bro.
mango messiah, Bill. He is your
He's
your mango
He's
messiah.
a politician.
He is
You actually
literally
worship
someone
politicians.
that you guys have an issue criticizing, and you don't hold accountable for anything. Bill, name one thing. Name one thing about Donald Trump that you hate. Wait, hold on, Bill. I got this.
One thing that I hate, that I absolutely hate.
Come on, Billy. You gotta think of one thing, Bill. You have to think of one thing.
Is to pay, I guess. I mean,
okay.
You can't even criticize your own politician. That you don't think that's a problem? Like, you don't think that's a problem? Like, seriously,
I don't really
can criticize I can criticize Joe Biden. I can criticize
Crooked Joe, yeah.
Donald Trump. I can criticize Barack Obama. I can criticize George W. I can criticize Bill Clinton. Like, you guys are you're so locked into a cult that you can't even criticize your fearless leader. That's not what politicians are supposed to be about. Hey, you guys know that they work for us, right?
I have criticisms. I just don't have hatred, my guy.
Okay. What are your criticisms of Donald Trump?
I believe.
Hold on a second. I think there's Bill. I think there's a TV or something in the background. Could you turn that down or go into another room for me, please?
Okay, let me turn that off. Yeah, something going
no
on back here. Let me turn that off.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, a criticism of Donald Trump is that he, sometimes he is a little bit more forthcoming with his statements than most other politicians. He doesn't exercise enough tact in his statements. I know we're not talking about any other presidents, but I know that Obama was an incredibly tactful man, and he deported. It's on record. He deported more immigrants than any other president, right? So he was talking one thing while doing another to make sure that his agenda was taken care of. But Donald Trump, sometimes he speaks without a filter, and that just puts everything out there.
Do you think
Does that make
that's
sense?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
like I
less
hear
of a
you,
sneak.
but do you think that that's something that should be acceptable?
What, not being sneaky and just maybe talking too much?
No, not
Yeah.
actually having
I mean,
any
I would
type
like
of
more
sense,
honesty out of our politicians.
not having any type of sense or understanding that you can't just say and do whatever, like that you are the president. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. Do you think that Donald Trump has a moral obligation to not speak on conspiracy theories? Yes or no?
I would say no to that.
So you don't think that Donald Trump, the
you know
person
what?
who has been the president and will be the president, who has more access to any information than any of us will ever have, shouldn't speak on conspiracy theories?
The moment you start saying what people should not speak on, or you start censoring what people should speak on, is the moment that you start censoring people. It's mass censorship.
I am not. No, that's
Yes.
not mass
Well, no,
censorship.
well, that's how I interpret what you're saying. That is truly how I interpret what you're saying.
No, Naz. I'm not saying you can't speak on conspiracy
Yeah, you're
theories.
saying
I'm
the
not saying
president shouldn't
Bill
speak
can't
on it.
speak on exactly.
Yes, and I'm saying
I am saying someone who has access to intelligence that we don't have access to, someone who knows top secret information that we don't know. The simple fact of the matter is Donald Trump has more information, has more access to more information than we will ever have. And you're
he's
okay
still
with him
just
speaking on
president-elect. He isn't the
conspiracy.
president yet. He's still just president-elect.
He was still getting security briefings. And also, even if you want to say he was president-elect, why the freak would he be talking about there's people, there were Haitians eating cats and dogs when it had been disproven by not only the police, but by the mayor and by the governor in Ohio? Everybody said this is not true.
Can I comment on that?
He wasn't president then.
It doesn't matter.
Donald Trump is probably getting so much going on. And he's probably getting so. Okay, can I seriously comment? He's probably getting so much news sources, and he's probably getting so much thrown at him. That is one of the problems that we talked about with him. He goes out and he says everything that his cabinet's telling him. So he probably has people that told him, "Hey, this."
So it's the bad.
And he went out and he spoke on it. Is that a good thing? No.
Nah. So you're saying it's the bad people that he has around him.
I shouldn't have said that. Not bad people. He's getting so much information at one time, and he's putting certain things out that maybe shouldn't have went out.
I mean, but again, that goes back to my point. Doesn't he have a moral obligation to actually filter through that and make sure that he's not putting anything out that will incite any type of violence or panic or whatever within the American public?
I mean, was that something that was inciting like a panic?
It incited violence. Yes.
No, too much.
Yes. It incited violence. Okay, cool. Naz, looking at me, can you tell if I am Haitian or Ethiopian or Somalian or Nigerian? Can you tell?
No.
You can't?
No.
Or am I just a Black American?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Perfect. So,
well, I'm gonna say it, man. You look like a regular Black dude from America.
Wait, hold on, man. Let him.
You don't know. You don't know. That's what you think, but you don't know.
I don't know.
Right. So the point is that Donald Trump put a target on Haitian people's back, which most Haitians, not all, but most Haitians look just like everyday Black people.
Yeah.
And the simple fact of the matter is that most people in that area in Springfield, Ohio, didn't say, "Oh, we need to figure out, is this person a Haitian or is this person Ethiopian or whatever." They just said, "Oh, Donald Trump is eating Donald Trump said they're eating the cats and dogs, and they're the Black people that's here, so it must be these people." It caused boom threats. They had to close down schools. Haitian people had to keep their kids at home. Donald Trump, by spreading that information, actually spread violence to not only the Haitian, the quote unquote legal Haitian immigrants in that area, but to any Black person that was in the area, because normal everyday people can't pick between Black people.
Yeah. And I completely understand where you're coming from, and I feel like that is one of the points that we talked on about what is something that you dislike about Trump. It is sometimes he puts out information that isn't fully vetted, and I feel like that all comes back to an even higher thing, which is the actual information. And if better information is out there for the people to get, better, like you would know quicker. Okay, well that's just blatant lies. Like, okay, Donald Trump said that, but that is a blatant lie. Well, if you have better information getting out to the people, better platforms. You know, a lot of people had opinions on when Elon bought Twitter. Some people thought that wasn't a good thing, that he could control something so big. What? Some people thought that was a way to get freer information. Man? Well, I'm saying, because when it comes back to things that Trump says and how it affects people, it's all about.
Naz, take a breath. You said a lot and said nothing.
You just can't hear. You have the headphones
no.
on,
You
can't
said
understand
a lot.
What I'm saying.
You said I hear you. You said a lot, but you didn't say anything.
Should I say
Hold
that in a shorter phrase?
Sunkiss, how are you?
Okay, all I was saying is that it's information.
Hold
it comes
on,
back
Naz,
to the
did you not
information
hear
and where
me
you're
speaking
getting
to
it.
Sunkiss, how are you?
Hey, beloved. I you know, I didn't know if this was sparring with Santana or not. And I said, well, I'll request up, and because there's a lot happening, and
you know, I'm always here to let you do heavy lifting.
Listen,
you know,
I bet you are. I bet you are, buddy.
Because you know, excuse me.
Yeah, Kamala. I bet he is. He's here for. He's here for.
Oh, okay.
Neither one of them has brought anything of substance to the.
I was just trying to talk. I was trying to talk to you.
Neither of you.
And about how things he says
really
affects
quickly.
People. I really was, and you said you heard nothing from what I said. There's nothing I can do about that.
Really quickly.
There's nothing I can do about that. If I'm talking to you and you hear nothing, there's nothing I can do.
I just really want to speak on the topic, because this is just. There is no reason to be going around Joe Robbins' barn about this topic in any capacity, and I want to explain why, and just see if we can put a button on this so that hopefully
let's see what you got.
In regards,
Bill, impulse control, my friend.
Okay, baby, because I'm not the one.
Sunkiss is talking. Let's put our big boy pants on and sit quietly, whether we have to sit on our hands or we have to do this. Let's just be quiet. Let's not talk over each other.
Really quickly, in regards to Donald Trump and what you said was his higher source of information and the people that he has around him, I want to be really clear. When he made the statement about Haitian immigrants, it was a flat out lie. Nobody in his team vetted it because there was nothing to vet from the information, because it was a lie. The mayor of Ohio, the police chief, everybody came out in Ohio and said it was a lie. J.D. Vance then went on national television and said that it was a lie and that he would make up any lie that he has to in order for them to get the outcome that they wanted. And this is not the first time this has happened. When C-19 hit, Donald Trump then made a statement and called it the China virus, and then
it came from Wuhan, China.
Hold, sir, young man, young sir, figure it out.
I figured it out. It came from Wuhan, China. I mean, Naz, what do you mean it's not the China virus?
Naz, no one interrupted you while you were, putting together your word salad. Like,
extremely
please let
Demetrius Johnson finish. I would rather not the disrespect.
Please let Sunkiss finish.
And then what happened, because he called it that, is then we then had a massive increase in hate crimes against Asian Americans and the Asian community. When Donald Trump issued a Muslim ban, we then had an increase in hate crimes against Muslim Americans.
Okay, I can't do this.
In the United States.
Then don't do it. I have to leave here.
Then leave.
Don't worry, hold on 1 second. I was just about to say,
right.
Then go literally. Quite literally, you can leave. I promise you. We don't need an announcement. We don't need.
You can just
no
go,
one
baby.
cares. Just go.
Because the thing now becomes is that you don't want to hear the truth of the matter, and this is why we keep saying you all are in a cult. That this man could sit up here and say whatever he wants to say to you, and you will accept it because you do not have the cognitive thinking process to go out and do research. You don't have the ability. Actually, I'm not going to say you don't have the ability. You don't want to. You want to accept that this man is your Lord and Savior when in fact he is your absolute ruin. This is a pattern with you all. You will twist yourself into a pretzel to believe what this man says to you because it aligns with where you are as a person. And that is the thing that you all don't want to accept. So
Can
you
I
don't
respond
have
to
to believe it, but the thing that you should be doing as just an American and somebody who you all say you all are intelligent, check your sources, check the information. If something doesn't sound right, you should be like, oh wait, that doesn't seem right. Nobody's out here eating cats and dogs in motherfucking America, bitch.
Go ahead, Bill. You've been patient. Go ahead. Thank you for the glasses.
Yeah, that was a lot. I just look at things from more of a logical perspective as far as I understand that the politics of the country isn't perfect and the people that are in there aren't perfect, and that I honestly believe that all politicians are liars. All of them, including Donald Trump. You know, I'm not going to say he is the worst liar because there have been countless lies told by politicians over the years. If I would have I remember when Clinton was elected, where my reparations at, you know, and all that stuff, and all that stuff that he did, how it affected Georgia's economy.
Sir, how old are you?
Ma'am, I'm 45 years old. How old are you?
Bless your heart, precious. I'm 31.
Okay, so I've been around for a bit, and I've seen a few more elections and political structures than you have.
I'm hearing that, and I absolutely understand that. However, and pause. While you are saying, well, where are my reparations, where politicians lie? Politicians are politicians, and we all know that to be true. There is a difference between being a politician and formulating and bending the will of the people to outright lying to cause harm. That is the difference here. We all understand politicians lie. That's not new. That's been the way of the people since the election of 1836.
Correct. So
this is nothing new. However,
I haven't finished my point. You just kind of jumped in there. So
you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, finish letting him demonstrate what he knows. Go ahead.
Yeah. That sounds very good, man. I like the way you put that. You know, it's like some nasty, nice shit you just said right
most
there.
People don't catch that one. You got it.
Yeah. I'm not a dummy, bro. I'm logical. But that was
most
good.
people don't catch that one. I will give that one up to you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
you got
I appreciate you. I appreciate you and so my intelligence like that. But I got it. Okay, but anyway, the thing is that all politicians lie. There are lies being told by politicians that have caused massive harm, one of which is by our former president. You know that, but we ain't even gonna get into all of that.
You mean
Donald Trump?
What
I mean? No, I mean Joe Biden, former president Joe Biden, when he
Joe
was
Biden is still our president until January 20th.
I thought you were talking about.
Were we playing word games? We talking about president-elects in 19 days in office.
With you,
I don't know what kind of
word
games y'all playing with presidents right now, because we was talking about.
Do you
Donald
understand
Trump,
how the time works, though?
Bill? I was doing was correcting your statement because your statement was incorrect.
I genuinely, and I'm not even joking. I genuinely thought you were talking about
This is
Trump.
what Democrats do. They kind of play word games and.
Baby, nobody is playing a word game.
We're talking about the current president-elect Donald Trump. So any other president that we're currently talking about, they're going to be formed because Donald Trump is not.
That's not how words work, my friend.
Okay. So anyway, we all know what we're talking about. We're not going to get into these word games to try to dilute what I'm actually saying, right? Because we know what I'm talking about, right? We're not dummies here, right? We're not dummies here, right?
I'm questioning. I have a question.
You do understand what I'm saying, though, right?
Well, I understand what you are saying.
Okay, however, I haven't finished my point yet. I'm interrupted me again to redirect my statement. Are we going to redirect my statement, or am I going to finish what I'm saying?
No, go ahead and land your plane, my friend.
Could go on forever
I thought that you were talking about Trump, but go ahead and land your plane.
Yeah, you know I ain't talking about Trump.
I swear to God, not even joking. I really did. When you said former president, I went to Trump.
Oh, okay, well, we talking about the current one, right? This your topic, right? We're talking about Trump.
We're talking about the president-elect. Yes, we are.
We talking about the president that's going to be in office, the one that's I guess currently in office and on his way out. He been out for the last year because he been out of there in his mind. But anyway, okay, when he was younger and had a better mind, he used his mind as a Democrat to campaign for the incarceration. That's and not true. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you don't remember
the Crime Act? He only had one portion of the bill that he actually. If you're talking about the Crime Act, he had one portion of the actual bill that he wrote, and the entire Crime Act was supported. Wait 1 second. The entire crime bill was supported in mass by not only the Democratic Party but the Congressional Black Caucus.
It was a bipartisan.
It was signed off by many Black people.
Right.
Okay, but whatever that has to do with anything. He was one of the major voices voicing this. He spoke on this intensely. I mean, he has a speech. You did watch his speech, right? On this thing.
He's talking about
okay. Well, anyway, let's not talk about that no more because that don't matter.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this.
The Democrats don't want to talk about it.
Let me just say this.
All presidents
you guys have all the same talking points,
right?
Like, all the same. Like,
well, y'all have the same ones too.
No,
the same talking points. Donald Trump talks too much. He's a butthole. He's going to incite violence. He's the new Hitler. All this BS, man.
Well, so
Bill,
you know what I'm saying?
Bill.
Donald Trump's not my savior.
Bill, well, you're acting like it, beloved.
No, he's not my savior.
You are acting like it. You are acting like he is your great white hope, precious lamb.
You acting like he's the big white devil.
I'm so sorry. Let's take a step back and let's do some cognitive thinking and some processing.
Let's do some cognitive thinking because I don't look at a man as my savior.
There is no way at the age of 45 that you are out here behaving in this manner and acting like.
What manner are you talking about, ma'am?
The manner that I am talking about is that you do not.
Yeah, what manner are you talking about? I mean, we're being rude and interrupting people while they're making points. And saying these things, what manner are you talking about, man?
Because you never landed your plane.
You're being very.
I never landed my plane because y'all won't let me land. Y'all keep waving me off the
very
runway.
Emotional.
I'm not being emotional. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on.
Okay, beloved.
You know.
So I'm gonna mute myself and let you have all the time you need to land your invisible plane.
Invisible plane now.
Not
invisible plane.
Go on ahead, Wonder Woman.
Play by invisible plane.
Not the Wonder
Y'all
Woman.
be talking about plane landing. I'm just trying to make a point. You know what I mean?
Well, beloved,
the point is that all of these.
Great if you arrived at the point.
I'm trying to arrive at the point, but you don't know how to shit up, ma'am, or sir, whatever. You don't know how to be quiet.
You know what? Let's do this. Hold on for a second. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a 1 minute
having a good
timer.
time, by the way.
I'm gonna give you a 1 minute timer. We're gonna go ahead and start. You're not
I don't
gonna be
even need all that, bro.
You got 1 minute. Go.
Okay, we've gone so far off topic. I really have to collect myself. But the thing about it is that I guess the point that I'm trying to get to with this whole conversation is that all politicians lie. All politicians are deceitful. All politicians do things to get elected and to implement certain strategies. And this is what they do. Okay. Their job is to just try to pick the lesser two evils or something that seems to maybe could possibly align with what you want, because you're not going to get everything you want out of these politicians. You know, people need to look more at their local government and at themselves and at their families if they want to see some real change in the country. You know, now I ally with what Donald Trump said, because he said something about deporting immigrants and reforming immigration. I work in construction. I work around undocumented, documented workers all the time. Okay, side by side. Some of these people I know, so I understand what's going on. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with. I don't have. Is this doing my 1 minute? Is the minute up? Is my minute up? Damn. Oh, okay.
Yeah, your minute is absolutely up. It's absolutely up. You said a bunch of nothing. I mean, you didn't even get to the point. Like you sprinkled a few things in there, but you didn't get to the point.
Yeah, but y'all didn't say shit. Y'all ain't saying nothing either.
W's in the chat for Corey. Corey sent a $2 donation and said he's gonna land this plane where he's already crashed it. Yeah, absolutely, Corey. W's in the chat as well for Junior, who sent a $75 cash app to say Bill is gonna crash out hard. Yeah, Bill hasn't crashed out, but he also hasn't made an actual point. So yeah, but anyway, guys,
my actual point is that you guys need to get off the gas.
Hold on.
You guys need to get off the
Bill,
gas.
chill. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Also, guys, if you're not following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch, Santana24J. Tap the screen. We're almost at 50,000 likes. We had to do a reset. Let's get it up to 100,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to 400 shares. We do have just the normal something. Are you a Trump supporter? Okay, perfect.
Happy New Year and
Happy New Year.
Evening.
Perfect. Sunkiss, I know you said that you wanted to respond. I'll give you a moment, and then I want to go to just the normal and kind of push this forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Santana. Also, Happy New Year, beloved. I did not say that to you when I came up on the pen. Look at that bright smile. Yes, love all of that. Bill, to your point, you said that all politicians lie. I think we can all agree that
No, you gotta get back to what I was saying. Now you can't just dot that now. Everything I said had a point. All politicians lie. All politicians say whatever they need to say to get elected so they can implement whatever agenda they want to implement. Okay,
Bill. Bill.
Man,
you had your time.
Okay.
You are now infringing on mine.
Yeah, but you don't dot what my statement is like. I'm just trying to.
Bill,
was a dot,
you had your time.
Let's clarify that.
You are now infringing on my time.
Okay, my bad. You like the way that feel, don't you?
Thank you for the glasses. I think that Cash App might have been a little bit earlier. It does seem like Bill is kind of crashing now. Hey, thank you for the glasses.
Okay,
as I was saying, to your point, all politicians are supposed to fight for the will of the people. Politicians show up in the manner in which they believe will get them the most votes so that they can win. Every politician's done this. Every politician will continue to do this. The difference between a politician and Donald Trump is that Donald Trump is not a politician. Donald Trump was a failed businessman who conned people like you into believing that he had your best interest at heart, and then as soon as he got what he wanted, turned around after he grifted on you all and then showed his true colors and his true intentions. He played in your face.
That's what all politicians do.
No, that is not what all politicians do. The thing about Donald Trump, and you have to understand this to be clear, no matter what your point of view may be, is that he openly, litigiously lied to you. And I know that's a big word, baby. So if you don't know it, look it up. But he openly lied.
She thinks she's smarter than me.
Openly lied to you all and played in your face.
Okay.
There is no going around that. And even to the point that you spoke on immigration, I said he was going to reform immigration. He openly campaigned on the fact that he wanted no immigration, that he was going to secure the border so that more Americans, so that he would put American people in front of these high-ranking, high-capable jobs, to then turn around not even a month after he won to side with Elon Musk about H-1B visas, and then even last night at Mar-a-Lago said that he never lied, which is not true because we live in the age of the internet. Everything is recorded and everything is forever. All you have to do, if you were interested and or smart enough to do it, because I doubt your intelligence, I'm not going to lie to you.
I doubt yours very much.
Able to do your research and find the videos and the evidence of the lie. But you are so caught up in the fact of what this man has lied and said he is going to do, which he's not going to do, that you can't see past the nose on your face to see that you're smelling shit.
Let me
I'm so sorry, beloved. You're not smart.
Seem like you smelled a lot of shit in your day. Sound like you smelled a lot of shit in your day.
Hold on, Bill. Because Sunkiss earned this one. Sunkiss earned this one.
Because she said I smelled shit.
Hey.
All right.
Okay.
You are cutting your nose off to spite your face, and it leaves a very ugly hole, Bill.
It does.
Right.
Let me read these off, and I want to get to just the normal because he's been super patient, and I really want to hear what he has to say. But we'll come back to you in just a moment, Bill. Give me.
She really needed to get at me. We supposed to move on from me last time. She had to reach back. You had to reach back, didn't you?
Okay, hold on, Bill. Hold on, Bill.
I got it, your ass.
W's in the chat for Jordan. Jordan sent a $1 donation and said, landed the same place Trump Airlines did. Absolutely. That's exactly what happened. W's in the chat for Iman, who sent a $3 donation, said, what would Trump have to do for Bill to jump ship? Bill, you want to answer that question real quick? What would Donald Trump have to do for you to actually jump ship?
Well, I don't know. There's nothing that he would have to do. There would have to be someone else.
You can just stop.
There would have to be someone else
better.
better.
You can just stop. You can just stop. It's
someone
okay.
else better.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is there someone else better?
Heather. W's in
Who's
the chat
better?
W's in the chat for Heather, who sent a $5
Trump
donation.
won. He's the winner.
Bill.
I'm sorry. He's the winner, man. My bad.
But do you hear me talking?
I'm sorry, man.
W's in the chat for Bill. Bill sent a $5. I'm sorry. W's in the chat for Heather. Heather sent a $5 donation and said, Billy, she is smarter than you. Absolutely. W's in the chat for Heather, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all my pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. Please take care of Sunkiss while Sunkiss is up here. Sunkiss, do you have your pay links in your bio?
I don't. I've been meaning to add them, and
You need to do that. You need to
I
do that.
know, Santana.
At the very least, let's make sure that we are gifting Sunkiss until
You need to get paid for these jazzy comments, girl. Or boy, whatever. Just get paid for it.
I answer to all. He, she, they. It's fine. You can never
Okay,
mistreat them.
I was trying to find out your pronouns, but you wouldn't let me know nothing. So what is it? He, she, they? Is he, she,
I mean, well,
Bill,
beloved.
the floor is not yours anymore. The floor is
Is
not
it
yours
beloved?
anymore.
I mean, well, beloved, would you let somebody? No, would you pick up the phone for an unknown caller?
No.
Exactly.
Just the normal. How are you again?
Good, sir. I'm looking at your prompt. I can't tell if this is a Trump live or a Harris live, but I will ask.
This is a Trump live, my friend. I don't do Harris live. Harris is not the president-elect.
This a smash on Trump.
Okay,
This a smash on Trump.
Bill, impulse control.
Okay,
Stop cutting him off. He's been super quiet. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My bad.
Awesome. Here's my question. So Biden says like 3 times to the American people, I will not pardon my son. I will not pardon my son. I will not pardon my son. Then he pardons his son. So I guess to the panel, is that a lie?
You smell that shit?
Yes.
Well,
Next
no,
question.
beloved, because I'm too busy trying to keep your breath off me because it's hot.
Yeah.
To be clear, for just for the statement that you made, in regards to Joe Biden pardoning his son, just my personal opinion, I believe that he genuinely meant what he said when he had every intention not to pardon his son. And then Kash Patel came out with the book that had a hit list in it, essentially, and Hunter's name was on it. Then on top of that, it was coming out and saying, well, we're going to go after, Donald Trump's going to go after all his political rivals. That was the statement. And then on top of that, it was then confirmed by Kash Patel via social media that that is exactly what he was going to do. And then Donald Trump nominated him as director of the FBI. And then Joe Biden structurally made a decision to protect his child, because if you're any form of a good parent, when you know somebody is gunning for your kid, gunning for your child, I don't give a damn what age they are, if you have the power to protect them, you're going to protect them. So, and to answer your question, just so we're putting a button on it so you can't say, oh, well, you said a lot of nothing to say anything. I believe that he told the truth. I believe that he looked at every variable. I openly and honestly believe that he knows and believes that somebody was going to come after his son, his only remaining living son, to be clear, and he did what any parent would do and protected his child.
Absolutely.
So just
to
for
be clear, about this, Bill.
So Biden lied.
Hold on, just to be clear about this, the reason why I gave the very simple, straightforward answer is, I mean, honestly, I genuinely don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't care that Joe Biden, quote unquote, lied. I completely agree with Sunkiss. I completely agree. That's exactly what happened. I also don't give a damn. I mean, I'm a parent.
That is to be clear.
Yeah.
You're gonna protect your kid.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm a parent.
A fucking parent. You're
I
gonna
would do the
protect your
same
child.
thing. I don't give a shit what I told you guys. I will protect my son.
Because at my only living child, bitch, I'll be good. Goddamn, I'm not gonna protect my only living child. I already had to watch one of my children die early. The adage goes,
especially because for some reason Trump and his base, you guys have this weird obsession
with
like
Hunter. It's really insane.
The fact that you always want to talk about his laptop, and the fact that you always want to talk about his rug addiction, the fact that you guys want to keep talking about him and he's not a politician, it's weird. And so
it's really
I don't care. And yes, I'm glad he did.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, I get the whole like it's your kid thing. Did Biden lie or not?
I said yes. I said yes.
Santana saying yes. I'm saying no.
I'm saying yes. He lied.
I believe he had every intention of not pardoning.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And then all of this information came out that would put that they were going to prosecute and do all these things to his son, and he pardoned his kid.
Yeah.
I believe he genuinely had every intention of not pardoning Hunter.
I agree with what Sunkiss said. I think that he genuinely meant it.
He looked at every variable and made and changed his decision
and changed his decision. And if you want to call it a lie, just because I know how you guys like to, play games or whatever, I'm willing to play the game, and I'm willing to say yes, he lied.
So I'm just holding you to the standard that you hold Donald Trump to. Just holding you to the standard you hold Donald Trump to.
All right, everybody, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Bill, Sunkiss, hold on 1 second. Both of you mute for a second. Just the normal. Finish your point. Finish your point.
We can all agree that Biden lied.
Biden's a liar.
Bill, chill out. Mute up. Just the normal. I guess my question would be, what does that have to do with anything? Like, can you tell me, does Joe Biden, quote unquote, lying, saying that he wasn't going to pardon his son and he did pardon his son, does that equate to Donald Trump lying about the 2020 election, or even Donald Trump wanting to violate the actual constitutional rights of of American citizens? Like, what are you equating this to? Because if you're trying to have a gotcha moment, it's not the same.
It's not a gotcha, host. Go ahead.
But I mean, my point, and Bill will tell you this, for as much as Bill rambles, like he said this at the very beginning, and I agree with him. All politicians lie, but it's like, what level of lies are we talking about? I mean, like, let's keep it funky. Everyone tries to do their best not to tell a lie, right? But people lie. And the fact of the matter is, Donald Trump lies are massive lies that hurt people. Joe Biden pardoning his son isn't hurting anyone.
Okay, so all right, so if I understand this, because I'm reading your background prompt here, you say, which Trump lie do you love? I'm asking the panel, did Biden lie or not?
Yeah, but does this say which Biden lie do you love?
Yes, host.
Okay, but again, I mean, you're focusing on that one hyper thing, and I'm cool. Tell me, how about this? If you want to play the whataboutisms, right? Tell me one lie that Joe Biden told that equates to the lie that Donald Trump told about the 2020 election. As a matter of fact, I'll give you this.
Well, I can't talk over the music. I can answer. Do you want me to talk over the music or not?
Go ahead. I'll turn it off. I was just trying to give you time to think. Tell me one lie that Joe Biden told that equates to the lie that Donald Trump told about the 2020 election.
All right. So here's the actually, because I do look at this like an analytical perspective, right?
Oh Lord.
So, Harris got 74 something million votes in the
75.
popular vote. I'm not talking. Okay, 75, and I could say Trump got 78.
77.
77.
Well, it was 77.9, so 78. We're
Okay,
rounding.
so
We're not
what-
rounding up. That's
no,
not how this
no,
works,
what-
baby.
what
Keep
we
it,
will
keep it,
do-
keep it sticky.
You got to
What-
understand that when you're talking about Trump, you got to be very specific. But when you're talking about Biden, you got to be a little abstract. So just
Bill,
No,
shut
so
up.
what we want to do is when we talk about numbers that we actually have access to those numbers, we would like to actually speak to the numbers. So let's just be completely factual. Donald Trump
So
got
0.9.
77,303,573 million. Even if we were gonna round, you round down, not up. So with that being said, Donald Trump got 77,303,573 votes. Kamala Harris got 75,019,257 votes.
Basically, what you're saying is that Trump got the Electoral College, which is constitutional, and he got the popular vote.
No, he didn't get the popular vote.
What?
No, he didn't win the popular vote.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How do you know what constitutes the popular vote win?
See, all right. So
No, just the normal. Do you know what constitutes popular vote win?
do I know what? I'm sorry. What was your question?
Do you know what constitutes the popular vote win? Do you know what determines the win of the popular vote?
Okay, so did Harris win the popular vote?
No, she
No,
didn't.
neither of them technically won the popular
Donald
vote.
Trump got the most votes, but he didn't win the popular
But he
vote
did not
because he
win the
didn't break
popular vote.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he didn't
well,
break the 50%
remember, you got to
threshold.
be specific when talking about Trump.
Bill,
Abstract when
if
talking
you
about-
don't shut the fuck up, I bet you release early.
you jumping in too, ma'am, sir.
I
ma'am,
bet you release
ma'am.
early in bed because you don't have an ounce of impulse control.
So just the normal. Yeah, no, he didn't win the popular vote.
I guess my point stands. Biden lied.
But you never answered my
about
question. I let you
funding
go.
the
I
sun.
let you talk and like trail off and even answer additional questions, but you never answered my question. My question is,
well,
my
no,
question. No.
your
You
actual
started.
question-
You started because I thought you were going to actually build and get somewhere with it, and that's why I let you kind of trail off. So I'm going to come back to my original question, which was, can you name one lie that Joe Biden told that was as big or as worse as the lie that Donald Trump told about the 2020 election?
Sure. He said his son, his older son, and rest in peace, was unalived in Iraq. That is not true. That is not
When
true.
did he say that?
So that's another lie.
When did he
It's
say
a-
that?
I think it was at a press conference and he ended up making a mistake by accident and said that Bo was
Okay.
But that's
unalived
So
Iraq
okay,
because he was
cool. All
referring
right, hold
to
on. So I'll accept that. Perfect. Cool. So I'll accept that. So he said that his son unalived in Iraq. So you're telling me that Joe Biden saying that his son unalived in Iraq, misspeaking, or even if he did lie, let's just call it a lie. He lied and said that his son unalived in Iraq. You're telling me that equates to Donald Trump lying about winning the 2020 election, trying to overthrow the United States government, trying to completely get rid of the Constitution. You're telling me those two things are equal?
Ooh,
You're
the
on
silence
mute.
is loud.
You're on mute.
The silence is loud, baby.
Is that for me?
Yes. Are you telling me that Joe Biden lying and saying that his son unalived in Iraq is equal to Donald Trump trying to overthrow the United States government, lying, saying the election was stolen, and actually saying we need to get rid of the articles in the Constitution. You're saying those two things are equal.
I don't see it that way. He questioned the.
You just said that.
No. I said, actually, I didn't say anything. I said he questioned the electoral vote, popular, electoral, or otherwise.
He did not question anything. He said that it was stolen, and he still says, as of today, it was stolen.
Stolen.
He sent fake slate of electors to actually submit so he could stay in power.
So
he
he could-
called for the
that's it.
terminations of the articles in the Constitution. Are you telling me that that's equal to Joe Biden saying that his son unalived in Iraq?
And then on top of that, incited an insurrection. The two are not synonymous.
He's been charged with that, ma'am.
Multiple people have been charged, sentenced, and been in jail, and
charged.
still are in jail.
Well, yeah, we understand that, and that's pretty much unconstitutional because they haven't been given their Fourth or Fifth Amendment right to a speech.
Oh, sir, you got to pack this up, baby. I'm so sorry. Beloved, I understand you can feel how you want to feel, baby, but at this point, you're lying to yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you guys, did Joe Biden lie? Did he lie? And you guys admitted.
I've already listened.
Well, that has been asked and answered,
hold on.
beloved. It's been
I've
asked and
already
answered.
agreed to that point. I've already given in to that point, and you still have not actually answered my point, nor do you make any type of valid sense. No one cares that Joe Biden lied about that. Donald Trump is the president-elect. Yes, Joe Biden protected his son. Donald Trump has actively harmed people. Whether it's
Openly,
whether it's the people that are the police officers at the Capitol, whether it's the people like even Nick Fuentes, who said, quote unquote, his life was ruined because Donald Trump lied about it, or if you want to talk about the Haitian migrants that had a target on their back, if you want to talk about like,
baby,
it's a whole thing.
Santana, but baby, I'm rubbing your head. Breathe. I got this. Because let's just break this down in a larger category. Let's name the groups of people that Donald Trump has harmed, and that would be easier. He has harmed the Muslim American community and Muslims. He has harmed the Asian American community and Asian Americans and Asians and South Pacific Islander community. He has definitely harmed the Black community. He has harmed white women.
Well, then
He has harmed the
why did
LGBTQIA
they all
plus
vote?
community. Hold on,
Sunkiss. Did you say why did who vote for that?
Much all the communities that who is it? I can't see the name. I don't have my glasses on.
Sunkissed.
Sunkissed. So why did they all vote for him if they were so harmed?
Because communities are not a monolith.
Right.
Like there's people who are gonna do that regardless. It's not just because there's still people willing to actually shuck and jive and still vote for it. I will speak because I see, you know what? I see who was it? I forgot. I just saw a comment talking about be specific. Some guy, I see Corey muted him. Some guy was saying be specific. Yeah, I'll be specific. Donald Trump has been an active, open racist, specifically to Black people, saying that laziness is a trait of Black people, and you still have 20% of Black men. Thank you for the goose. 20% of Black men that were willing to sell out the rest of the Black community just to get closer to Trump. Yes, that happens.
And I mean, to be clear, let's really get, if you want to get in the weeds of it, let's really get in the weeds. Let's get down and dirty with each other since because you sound like you have a superiority complex and it's really kind of fucking with me a little bit. It really is, to be clear.
Complex. I'm just debating with you guys.
No, I absolutely understand that. But in terms of the debate, when you come to a debate, you have to show up with facts. So here are the facts of the matter. Donald Trump is a racist, xenophobic individual who grifted and conned the uneducated majority of the American people who couldn't see past their own proximity to whiteness and being white to keep a status quo that is dwindling due to the amount of Americans who do not align with European ideals and eccentric looks to be able to maintain the status quo of power that he believed that he was entitled to, even though he is an immigrant himself. Even though the back of his family are immigrants, every wife he has had has been an immigrant. His children are half immigrants. If we want to be really clear about this, the man took advantage